Located along the Florida Panhandle, the Emerald Coast is a scenic stretch of paradise. This strip is covered in beautiful white sand beaches and emerald green waters from the Gulf of Mexico. These family-friendly beaches are a popular destination for families coming from both near and far.
I'm Colleen Kelly, and this is Family Travel. Welcome to the Emerald Coast.
In this episode, we're going to cruise the water for dolphins and then discover their hidden talents. Do a little fishing, visit a Native American museum, feast on the freshest fish around, and build sandcastles with the best.
Woohoo! Yeah! Hit it!
My name is Colleen Kelly, and when I was single, I lived abroad and traveled the world. Then I became a parent and wondered, how would I ever travel again? So I set out to find a new way to travel and get back to exploring the world family style. I'm here to guide you on how to get the most out of your family vacation. Pack your bags and join me, Colleen Kelly. We're going on vacation. Funding provided by...
I am never getting married. We're never having kids.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there.
Parents say travel is educational. Kids just think it's fun. It's gotten me up close to dinosaurs, sharks, even real rockets. And that's pretty awesome. Family travel equals family fun. City Pass.
Resorts for the whole family. Holiday Inn Club Vacations.
The beaches along the Emerald Coast are made up of fine quartz, eroded from granite in the Appalachian Mountains. The result? Stunning sugar white sand, the kind you can't help but want to sink your hands and feet into.
Sandcastles may sound like they're for little kids, but today we're making the ultimate sandcastle. Ready, girls?
Yeah!
Today, we're going to learn from a pro how to make towering, award-winning sandcastles.
Rick? Hi,
Hey,
how are
Colleen.
you?
How you
Oh my
doing?
gosh, I'm great. This is fantastic. I'm so excited.
Well, welcome. We're going to teach you how to do this today. That's what we're going to do. You guys ready?
Yeah,
Want to get started?
Yeah.
Sandcastle lessons are a really fun way to spend quality family time together.
So first step is sand. Second step is water. The third step is to stir it. So I'm reaching in here and I'm digging down into the sand. And the object here is to get the sand completely wet. We don't want to have any dry sand in there. Just tap really lightly and go all the way around it. All right, so the fourth step is to tap it like that. And when we tap it, the sand is vibrated because it's really, really wet and it settles. That's the key to building taller. If you don't do that, it would just fall over and collapse.
Okay.
So we do this in layers. So that was one layer. Now we're gonna do another layer. We're gonna do this about 3 times.
Oh, there's a lot to this, but it's an art, right?
It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of experience, but when we're done here today, you guys will be experts.
This is cool.
Rick tells us the secret to a good, solid sandcastle is all in the tap.
All right, so you see how that's full? All right, now watch the top. When I tap it, actually the water comes to the top, but then it starts to drain. And you see that?
Yeah.
You see how it changed color?
See
That's
that?
the water that's draining out of it. So there's still actually a lot of water in there because the water is what holds it together. So go ahead and
my
put
gosh,
your
it's
hand
so
on
solid.
there. Push down on the
really
middle
solid.
of that. What do you think? You see how solid it is?
Yeah.
That's because we tapped it.
Once we have a solid foundation, it's time to add the details. And all you need are simple kitchen tools to create sandcastle magic.
Okay? So this is what we're doing. We're gonna start at the top and we're gonna work our way down. So I just hold it like this and I carve a little bit at a time. I take off a little bit, it slices like butter. Go ahead and start carving.
You know, it's interesting because, like I said, this is something that we use at home, and
Right.
you don't have to have like anything fancy.
No, you really don't, you really don't. Next tool we're gonna use is this melon baller. Okay, there's yours.
Ever wonder how to make those perfect little steps into your castle? Just an ordinary shovel and a flick of the wrist.
So we can take our shovel like this very easily. Watch. We just push it in and move it out a little bit. Come out a little bit more, push it in.
Look at that.
See how we're making a stairway here? Donovan, you want to try?
Yeah.
You want to try some stairs?
This will
So
be
if we
the
just
kids.
pack it a little bit.
Okay, this will be the kids' castle, and that'll be for all the moms.
Then come out a little bit, push it in. There you go. Now flick it out. There you go. And come out a little bit.
That's cool.
Is she doing a good job?
Yeah. So it's all up to your imagination, right?
And you know, the sand, sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do, so you just kind of roll with it.
That's like my life.
You know, sometimes part of it falls off.
Yeah.
You know, you just go, okay, I'm moving on to plan B or...
Yeah, that's being a mother and father, right? You know what I love about this is that you can do this as a family.
Definitely. It's an awesome family activity.
Okay, girls, who's ready to move in? Me! Me too. This is mine, though.
A castle fit for a queen and her family. Kids of all ages could create spectacular sculptures together and make memories to last a lifetime.
Florida has over 1,000 miles of beaches, and when at the beach, it's important to pay attention to the flags. Think of it as a stoplight. Red means stop, yellow means caution, and green means go.
One of the highlights of vacationing on the Emerald Coast is watching the bottlenose dolphins at play. There are several ways to do this. We chose to go by boat.
Welcome aboard the Southern Star. Would you like to see the dolphins today?
Before we even leave the harbor, there are some other natives to the area who want our attention and our food. These birds are a little more determined than I'm used to.
Oh my gosh, you let us do this here? We get to feed the birds?
Yeah. You can either throw it at them, or you can, if you feel really brave, you can hold your hand out and they might come get it.
Okay.
Did he grab me?
He got it.
Dolphins are extremely social animals, which is why they're often seen swimming in groups or pods. They also enjoy performing for an audience.
All right, the dolphins are coming this way. Everybody show them a little love. Let's urge them on. Clap, sing, cheer. Let's do it.
The more you clap for them, the more photo ops you'll get.
Hi, beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it's right there.
Look at those doors.
Sweet referee. What is that? Shay, look.
Here we go, check it. 15 minutes. You really got
This is so unreal. I mean, they're right here. This is really special. It's really cool. How close they are. They're so cute.
We have front row seats to the best dolphin show in town. But there's one more seat we still need to check out. Captain Shay, reporting for duty.
She's actually going to be driving also. There's no autopilot. So you ready, Shay?
I mean, this is real?
Yes, this is all for real. So crank it to the right, and you got to turn it fast, okay? It's all about speed and force with this boat. It's a big old boat. Faster. Crank it.
Faster, Shay.
While Captain Shay gets us on course, we ask the real captain a few questions.
So when I was out there, you mentioned that dolphins actually have names. Is that true?
Yes, scientists have concluded that they have sound signatures, also known as a name. I mean, when you think about our names, basically just a sound signature.
Yeah.
So yes, they have concluded and proven over time that they have sound signatures for each other, yes.
That's really cool.
And they call each other by name.
Isn't that interesting? These things that we learned today, it was just awesome.
I think that the more I research it, the more amazed I get all the time, you know.
What can we learn from dolphins?
Well, you know, if I was going to just put it in a nutshell, how to live in absolute harmony with our environment. I mean, they've got a larger brain than ours, and they use 20% of it, and they live in absolute harmony with their environment.
Families come from near and far to catch a glimpse of these dolphins in the wild.
This was absolutely the most fun we've had since we came down to the Emerald Coast. When my daughter was a little girl, she wanted to train dolphins. And now her daughter, because she came down here and has seen the dolphins, she wants to train dolphins now.
Dolphins can hold their breath up to 15 minutes, but they usually hold it up to 1 or 2.
I learned a lot while we were out there, so we had fun.
We have so much more to learn from and about the dolphins. We take a trip to the local aquarium so we can find out more about these extremely social animals.
Excellent job out there by Sebastian.
Dolphins are often regarded as one of the world's most intelligent animals. And here at the Gulfarium, you can see them in action.
Today, we get to hang out with Delilah, a dolphin with a passion for the arts.
Have you guys ever painted with a dolphin before?
No.
Awesome.
We learn that Delilah loves to paint, but she needs a little help holding the canvas.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this in Delilah's mouth and you're gonna hold it over her head. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and twist it like that. Keep it just like that, a little bit lower. And she's doing some fabulous strokes there. And that's perfect, pull it out. Very nice. Awesome job. That is a great painting.
So cool.
That's beautiful. We're gonna put that in her room.
Trainers use a combination of positive reinforcements, including food and a high-pitched whistle.
Hi. I want you guys to go and put 2 hands above your head like this. Give her a big wave. Say, hey, Lily. Very nice. Now I'm gonna ask Delilah to show us her tail here.
Okay.
And you guys can go ahead and reach out your hands and touch her and see what her skin feels like.
Oh, what do you think?
This is so cool.
What do you guys think it feels like?
Really smooth.
Kind of rubbery, huh?
Yeah.
Now you see how her skin is kind of peeling a little bit?
Yeah.
Dolphins shed their skin every couple hours throughout the day, and that's how they swim so fast.
Oh, okay.
The most important part of any training program is the bond between an animal and their trainer. Once you have that, the sky's the limit.
All right, now I want you guys to go ahead and hold your hand out just like this. Draw big circles over Delilah's head. Big circles. Check her out. And you guys can give her a round of applause. Yay! Very nice. All right. 1, 2, 3, down and up. Ooh, woo! Check her out. There she goes.
Gosh.
Woo! Go, Delilah, go. Now, once she comes back, definitely give her a big round of applause.
Woo! They like applause.
Yay! Good job, Delilah. Very nice. And I'll give everybody a fish, and you guys can go ahead and toss it right into her mouth.
Bye, Delilah. Say bye.
Bye. Very nice.
Delilah is so well behaved. I wonder if I can use these training techniques to get my girls to clean their rooms. The Emerald Coast is also known for its rich Native American history. We take a ride over to Fort Walton Beach to visit the Indian Temple Mound Museum.
Hi, Gail.
Welcome. Hello. How are you today?
We're great. We're excited.
The museum is a wonderful place to see the way people used to live a long time ago. So I have some things to show you. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The museum has over 1,000 Native American artifacts dating back to 1400 AD. There are plenty of interactive activities to engage visitors, teaching them how Native Americans lived hundreds of years ago.
That is a bowl that they would have gone down to the edge of the ocean and put salt water in it. When you put salt water in the sun, when the water goes away, what do you think's left?
Salt.
Salt. Salt was one of the things that the people living here were trading all over the United States. Do you think when they killed an animal that they just took the meat and threw the rest of the animal away?
No.
No, everything that came from that animal was used for something, right down to the fur that he had. What do you think you could have used it for?
A purse.
A purse, that's right, to carry things in. You might have put food in it. What do you think you could carry in it?
Clothes.
Clothes, you could put clothes in it like we wear a backpack today to put things in. You could put that around your waist or even carry it over your shoulder like we carry a bag today.
That would not be big enough for me.
I have one more thing that I would love to show you. Now, this is a tool that is made from wood and from stone. You would use this in a very special way. Put one hand here and one hand here. When you push down, let it pull your hands back up.
And what does this do?
That is called a pump drill. A piece of wood goes pretty quick. If you were drilling through a piece of stone, it would take much longer.
We check out a few more items inside before heading out to the Fort Walton Temple Mount.
Oh, this is neat. What is this?
Now you've come up about 22 feet into the air and are now on top of a big hill of earth that was built by the Native American people. Do you see the building over there?
Yeah.
That building is a replica, a copy of where the Indian chief would have lived when he was living right here. When he died, his body was buried underneath the floor of his house. Then his house would have been burned. And then the next leader would have added more soil to the top, built another house, and it goes on and on.
They buried him under the house?
Yes, yes. And then the house would have been burned and then sealed with another layer of dirt. So that's part of the reason why we don't actually walk on the dirt. There are human beings buried underneath our feet.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What do you think of that?
Creepy.
A little creepy. But that was a part of their world. The dead didn't go away. They stayed a part of your life when you were living. You would have actually almost talked to them.
Oh, that's kind of nice when you think of it that way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gail. This was so great to learn about the Native Americans and all the history here.
Thank you so much for visiting the Indian Temple Mound.
There's always time to learn about the history of where you are, even on vacation. Next, this laid-back fishing spot is simply breathtaking with its emerald jeweled waters.
We're here in the luckiest little fishing village in the world, and I'm here to learn how to catch a fish. Ooh, Tanner, I caught you just in time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for meeting me here. This is great.
Yep.
Well, you want to be right there?
No,
I don't know. I haven't done this in a long time. Okay.
Just don't let go of the rod.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that. All right, so I grew up bass fishing in a lot of freshwater lakes, not doing this. And it's different to do this, right? I just kind of let it go? Or how is it different?
Out here, there's two types of fishing around here. There's Gulf fishing and then there's bay fishing. Bays and the estuaries and the bayous. And out here it's just kind of open world. Bigger fish, meaner fish out here.
Meaner fish, bigger fish.
And they like live bait, like we're using.
So I grew up with my dad fishing, and you did too.
Yep.
What does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. It was a good, healthy habit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it taught me a lot, you know.
I feel the same way. I fished with my dad, and it taught me a lot of patience, learning to wait for things.
Yep.
That's the hard one.
It's the hardest part, but it's most rewarding.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really helps now I moved out of the house. I can come home, you know, on the weekends and fish with my dad.
I think it's
we just talk about everything, you know.
Oh, it's a good talking time. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You're right. So your whole family goes fishing?
Yep.
Mom, sister, you, dad?
Everybody.
And then what do you do with the fish when you catch them?
My dad and me will fillet them all up, you know, get them ready for dinner, and whatever we don't eat, we just put in the freezer.
Oh, the guys do the cooking. I like that.
Tanner and I spend time chatting and reminiscing about fishing with our dads until we finally get a nibble.
Yes! Oh!
He's still on.
You got him?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, man.
Awesome! Oh, my God, he's big. Oh, he's huge.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if I can get him up here.
Yeah. Got him?
Yep.
Slimy. Oh, he's slimy. Solid. Wow. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Bye, fishy. Go back to your family. Woo!
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much. This was so awesome. I mean, I just caught a fish in the Gulf of Mexico in the luckiest little fishing village in the world.
Yep.
That's awesome.
This is a lucky day for my fish, too. I sent him back to the sea. Let's just call him the one that got away. These fishing communities are some of the best places to eat seafood because you know it's fresh. I head over to a restaurant that specializes in family, fun, and fish.
Right here.
Oh, great.
Chef Scott will be right out.
Perfect, thank you. Oh, this is great. When you're in Florida, fish is the way to go, and I'm gonna try some today. I'm excited.
Hey, Colleen, how are you today?
Hi, how are you?
I appreciate you coming in.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, this all looks so delicious. Oh, my goodness.
It is.
Chef Scott lets me sample some of his favorite dishes on the menu, including tuna, salmon, fish and chips, and mahi-mahi.
This is our sail-away mahi, and mahi is indigenous to the Gulf, tropical and subtropical waters. It is a very dense fish. So, you know, if you're looking for something to fill you up, mahi is definitely a good way to go.
As I'm cutting it, I can feel how thick it is.
The name mahi-mahi in Hawaii means strong fish. And literally, these fish only average 15 to 29 pounds, but where it gets the name of strong fish in the Hawaiian language is that literally it takes about an hour to 2 hours to reel a 15 to 29 pound mahi in.
An hour to 2 hours?
Yeah, they put up a fight. They are very, very
I
strong
really
fish.
appreciate this fish much more now.
Chef Scott shares fun facts about each of the fish we tried today. But the most important thing of all is, it's good for you.
So the really, really cool thing about all the fish is it's really, really healthy and they're all high in omega-3s.
And I love that because as a mother, anytime I can get my kids to eat healthy, that makes me happy. And then hopefully I'm creating like a lifelong habit of them eating fish and eating healthy.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks so much. This was great. I learned so much today.
My pleasure, and I appreciate having you down.
Yeah.
When dining in a fishing town, you really know where your meal comes from.
Here in the harbor, there's restaurants like AJ's where you can do what's called catch and cook. You catch the fish and they'll cook it for you. How easy is that?
We head back out to sea for our last adventure. My girls and I want to give jet skiing a try.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing today?
Oh, we're excited to jet ski.
All right, well, welcome. We're glad to have you.
How fast these wave runners go?
How fast do you girls think they go?
25.
25? No, you can get a little faster than that. You can go 45 miles per hour.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty fast.
Jet skiing can be lots of fun, but safety always comes first. Corey gives us a safety rundown, and then we're off.
This is as fast as we go, Donovan. This is it. Just kidding. Where are we going, Corey?
Right now, we're heading over to Joe's Bayou.
Awesome. Okay, we're ready. You ready, girls? So we punch it. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, he's going fast.
Jet skis are a hybrid between a water ski, powerboat, and a motorcycle, and offer a fast and thrilling water experience.
We're gonna beat them. Ready? Turn, turn. Wow, look at this thing, girls.
That's so cool.
Isn't that cool? Is this Crab Island?
Yep, this is it.
Oh.
This is a great place to come anchor up your boat for the day and swim and snorkel. You can also see there's a restaurant there in the middle. That's called Reef Burger. In my opinion, that's the best burger in town. Also, you got these inflatable slides and stuff for the kids to play on.
Corey shows us the sights from the water, and he is spot on. This is a fantastic way to wrap up our trip. We spent time on the beach building sandcastles, met some talented dolphins, discovered the Native American roots, went fishing by the pier, and ate like the locals. We had so much fun soaking up the sun.
Now that's the way to see the Emerald Coast. I'm Colleen. Thanks for watching Family Travel. Enjoy making memories on your next family vacation.
Funding provided by...
I am never getting married. We're never having kids.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there.
Kids think travel's all about fun, but parents know it broadens horizons, introduces kids to new cultures, and makes lasting memories. And that's pretty awesome. Family travel equals family fun. City Pass. Resorts for the whole family. Holiday Inn Club Vacations.
For more information on upcoming destinations and projects, visit familytravelck.com. Follow us on Twitter and find us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you.